So we did a thing. I love them. I literally love them so much. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to show you guys the transformation that just those pendant lights make in this entire double wide. It's unbelievable. Before we keep going, I have to show you what keeps me coming back to my washing machine. It may sound dramatic, but before laundry sauce, I actually despised doing laundry. These little detergent pods are actually pre-measured out, and they have this bioenzyme formula that actually gets the stains out. Not only does this little thing smell up your whole house as it's washing your clothes in the washing machine, but the smell lingers on your clothes and makes you smell absolutely fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because this video is sponsored. I actually bought this with my own money because I fell in love with that so much. Within just a few weeks of trying this one, I knew there was no going back, so I stocked myself up on it. This one is the Indonesian patchouli scent, and this one is the French saffron scent. I can't pick a favorite out of these two. They're both incredible. And with my own money, I bought a 30 count of the pods, another thing of scent boosters because I was such a fan of these, and I got me some dryer sheets. Because while the pods themselves are heavily scented and they smell so good alone, the scent boosters and the dryer sheets are an elite combo, and they even enhance that smell. And even though it's the scent that keeps me coming back, I love the fact that they don't have any harsh chemicals in them, and their packaging is also eco-friendly. They really said, let us give you some luxury laundry products, but let's do it the responsible way. If you want your clothes to smell this good, you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can use my link in the description box and use code fearfullycreated15 to get 15% off of your order. A big old thank you to Laundry Sauce for sponsoring this video. This kitchen has become everything I ever wanted it to be, and I know we took a break from it and came back and revisited it after we got it done the first time, but I'm telling you, it needed what we did this round to be exactly what I envisioned it to be. And sometimes you gotta come back and revisit things in order to get it to how you really want it. And it's kind of like when I'm doing my hand-painted countertops. If I stare at it too long and focus on it too long, then I'm gonna get caught in all the details, right? When really I just need to step away, step back, and then I come back with a fresh new pair of eyes almost. I'm like, oh snap, this is what I was doing wrong. We need to do this. That's kind of how I had to do with the kitchen in a whole, because I was very overwhelmed going into this kitchen makeover. If you're new here, we have a 1991 double wide. It is 35 years old almost. And while the bones of the double wide, they're fantastic. It was definitely taken care of. It just wasn't cosmetically updated. So we've been going through the entire double wide and remodeling it. We haven't been necessarily modernizing it. We've just been getting it to how we like it and giving it a total makeover. We visited the kitchen, okay? So after we moved here, right off the bat, we had to do some updates outside because the porch was falling through. I was falling through the porch. It was a mess. But we finally made it to the kitchen, and we did a complete makeover in here. But I felt like we stopped too early, and I was kind of rushing myself because a lot of people were I guess rushing me, but not in a mean way. They were just wanting me to get done with it fast because they were excited as I was. And I was trying to cater to the 130,000 people watching, and I was trying to get things done too fast because I'm a slow thinker, okay? It takes me a minute. I'm the slowest person on the field always, and I will always finish last. But it's because my brain has to have time to catch up with everybody else's. So after I left this room, I had a feeling I left it too early, but I was like, you know what? I'm good at coming back and fixing stuff. I'm good at coming back and seeing things with new eyes. So we'll do that after we get some more of the double wide done. So we focused on other areas in the double wide. I knew now was the time before we started on an area of the double wide that we really need to get on, which is the dining room coming up. I knew it was time to do whatever I wanted to do in the kitchen to do it, to get it done, to leave no stone unturned, just to do the daggone thing to the utmost of what I wanted it to be. And so, does that make sense? I just felt it was time to give it everything I got. And so that's exactly what I've been doing on a budget. My husband and I have been giving it everything we got right before we go in and start another room. And even though they have been minor and they have been smaller and they have been very budget friendly updates, it has completely transformed the kitchen. It's insane. It looked done before, but it was nowhere near done. Now the thing is done. We took our kitchen that was actually a kitchen and a dining room put together. It was divided by a small island. We took this kitchen and we turned it into just a full-blown 6 people live here, bruh, kitchen. It needed to be bigger for us. So we removed the island. That is where the fridge is right now. We removed that island and we continued the kitchen on to the very, very far wall of what used to be the dining area. The kitchen was really small. The kitchen actually stopped right before you get to the fridge in the double wide when we moved here. So once we knocked that little median island out, we were able to take it further and make it even bigger, which is exactly what we needed. And in place of the island we knocked out, we added a 10-foot long island that is movable, not secured to the floor, so I can move it any which way I want to. There's just not a lot of ways to move it because, you know, it fits here. Not sure it would fit any other way, but it is movable. And we just literally made an island out of a bunch of kitchen cabinets, put trim on it, called it a day. We even DIY'd the countertops. My husband built them, and then I painted and sealed them, and then painted and sealed them again, and I'm pretty sure I painted and sealed them again. He built them by hand, and then I painted them by hand, so we were able to do it on a budget. I do things on a budget around here. I build on top of what we've already built. That's how I'm able to do so much in such a short amount of time. I build on things that we've already done in order to get it to how I want to get it to. So I've built on top of the things we've already done in this kitchen, and I have made it into something completely different. One thing we've worked on in here is the lighting, which it had that old mobile home lighting, but we've been adding lighting and it's been changing it up in here. This right here, you've yet to see, but you will see in this video. But it just completely transforms the area. And it's not like, and I'm not just updating things cosmetically either. I'm learning that things as small as lighting really makes a difference. So I have really bright white overhead lights. And that's because I like it bright in here. I think it looks really good bright. But it also helps me on video to get an accurate color for you guys, because light depicts differently over the camera. And so I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube for a living, and I bring y'all along with me in literally everything I do but washing my tail. So I literally gotta kind of show you what it actually looks like in here. And sometimes lighting can play tricks on you. So I tried to get the bright, not the blue lights, because we can't do hospital lights in here. I can't. I feel like mentally I'm in a psych ward sometimes. I don't need to be like, I don't want padded walls in the double white. So we had the one in between warm white and blue white. We have the one in between. I think it's like bright white, actually. I think that's what it's called. But I still like the warmer tones because it feels cozier to me. So what I've done is I have the bright white lights all over, but I'm adding touches of the warmer lights, the soft whites, and that kind of brings in the cozy feel. I know sometimes people don't like to mix their lighting, and it might look a little weird, but it looks really good in here. I like it. I like having the best of both worlds, and that's exactly what this gives me. So I've really been focusing. I broke it.
Did that?
I don't know. I had to call for reinforcement. I accidentally broke it. He fixed it. Story of my life. But I've been learning that lighting and lamps, things like that, and a coat of paint can go a long way whenever you're doing something to your home on a budget. You don't always have to look like fancy, luxurious chandeliers. Sometimes luxury is whatever you make it. That's literally my whole point this year. My word is luxury for the year, and it's because I'm changing the way I view luxury. Luxury does not mean a crystal chandelier. Luxury means whatever looks luxurious to me. So it don't always have to be a $4,000 crystal chandelier. Sometimes it can actually be a $70 3-pack of pendant lights you can find on the Amazon. My whole point about the lighting is, okay, so I've added my warm lights over here with my under cabinet lighting. You can see over here it looks a little bluer than it does over here. So the way that I fixed that to kind of correlate everything together is I've added lamps over here that add warm this over here, so it's not overhead. It's just in addition. And it just balances out that warm tone and cool tone, so it's not too cool and it's not too warm. See how it kind of ties it in with the lighting and everything now? Yeah, man. Feels like science sometimes. Sometimes remodeling your trailer feels like science. You can see the difference it makes adding those pops of warm lights versus in here where it's really cool, really blue toned. It's not because my lights are blue, it just looks that way because it's up against these lights. See the difference? Now that Bill Nye the Science Guy has left the building, we're going to tackle the kitchen here. I gotta get it deep cleaned, I gotta get it organized, and I gotta get it decluttered because I took everything off my counters. People have put everything back on the counters, but I took everything off the counters in order to do all the countertops, the new countertops. And I need to put everything that I'm putting on there. I think this is a cheese wrapper. I need to put everything that I'm putting back on there. And I need to get in these cabinets, give the cabinets a good wash down, get the stuff out of the cabinet, see what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping, put the things that I got in the P.O. box where I want to put them. I saved doing that because I want to do that with you guys from the last video. Your comments made mine and Shane's day, by the way. I literally cried. I literally cried because y'all are so kind to me. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I thank God every day that you guys are so kind to me. Kindest people, man. The kindest people I've ever known. Down to the point where if somebody gives me the stink eye or something in public, I always think to myself, at least I have my friends at home. And it's not that y'all are all at my home, but it's that you're at my home. And it just makes me feel like I'm part of a village. And that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point of it. We're gonna do some cleaning, homemaking, decluttering, organizing today, and get it done, get it nice and clean, because this will be the last time we visit this kitchen for a hot minute. We're not changing the ceiling color like I thought we might. I love that color up there. I don't want to change it. So we're not changing it right now. One day it might get changed, but I love the way the lights play off that color too. I really love that color and I don't want it to go nowhere. So we're going to do what we need to do to finish up this kitchen, get it nice, organized, and functional. And then I think we may do just a little bit of work in the next video with the living room area over here, because I have yet to do trim in areas that need trim and caulking and stuff. And I would like to do a coat of paint along the top there. I'd like to do anything that's necessary in order to completely finish up this side of the house out. I would like to do whatever's necessary to finish up these areas right here, these two areas. I'd like to finish up whatever we need to get done in these areas before we start tackling the dining room, which is going to be a ginormous project, but fun. Step one, we're gonna tackle countertops first. I just sprayed cleaner on my teeth. I was drinking me a little treat. I should not be drinking this because this is not the sugar-free one. I can't stand the sugar-free one. But I was drinking me this, and I don't ever keep my teeth in when I drink stuff, especially that's colored, because I don't want them to stain, because I've had the same Invisalign, because my teeth are stubborn. I've had the same Invisalign in my mouth for like 6 months now. So I take them out, but I forgot that I laid them there, and they're invisible, hence Invisalign, so they just got sprayed with Method all-purpose cleaner. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. I don't even remember where I put them now. Where are they at? Where did I lay them? Where did I put them? I just had them. Wait, there's one. Duncan, I want you over here where I can see you because many Invisalign have died because of you. Where is it at? I found one. Found it. Oh. Please remember where you're putting it now. They just migrate. I have to clean this because we finished the angel food cake and it's just been chilling with those crumbs in it, but I'm going to wait until I do dishes because my sink is overfilled. As I'm tackling the countertops, I'm also going to do a load of dishes. Now, this takes me 2 daggone loads because they were so bad. It was overflowing, and I needed to get it done. So I'm going to do a load of dishes. That way, while it's washing in the dishwasher, I have time to work on other things in here. I want to put as minimal stuff, look at Shane. I want to put as minimal amount of stuff as I possibly can get away with on these counters because having them bare and cleared off helped my brain so much. I loved it. I loved the way it looked. It felt awesome. It didn't feel awesome knowing that it wasn't really what it looked like because I knew that though my countertops were clear, behind the cabinet doors, oh, it was a mess. It was a mess, and that will preach. There's a sermon for somebody on a Sunday. It looked all nice and it looked all clear, but behind them cabinet doors, it was a mess. And so I knew if I was going to tackle this the way I wanted to, I was going to have to get in there and get my hands dirty and get in the cabinets and rearrange and organize and declutter all the stuff in those things as well. So we're tackling the dishes, we're tackling the countertops, but here in a little bit we're going to go and we're going to tackle everything from inside the cabinets to literally the spices on my rack. What this kitchen ain't about to do to me and what this video ain't about to do to you is fake you out and make you think I have it all together, because even though the counters look real clear and it looks pretty nice in here, my floors are gross as always, but it looks really nice in here. Behind them cabinets, it's a totally different story, and we are going to tackle that, what's behind them cabinets, because that right there is going to fuel the functionality of this kitchen. So let's get this first load in the wash and do the daggone thing.
We're not the winners. We don't even have a clue. We don't even have a clue. Darling, we spin around. We're not the winners, the losers, the beggars. We don't even have a plan. Don't know how to break it now. And I say, I know you're not to blame. It's a feeling I got, a feeling I got when you're near. So if you feel the same, take a leap, make a step. My heart and my soul's for you. We're not the winners. We don't even know our cue. We don't even know our cue.
Boy, this was a job, and it would make my life a lot easier if I could find my daggone funnel, but I can't. Story of my life. I didn't want the double wide to feel like it had padded walls. This whole diabolical. This whole debacle. Huh? Debacle? This whole debacle has me wishing I had padded walls. I'm covered in powder. My counters are covered in powder. I even tried taking protective measures and they're still covered in powder. I have grains underneath my fingernails and it makes me feel like I have grains in my teeth. There's cinnamon just went everywhere. Salts have been a-flying. Oh! I don't know where you go to. I think you go to this one. This is awful. Oh, that looks beautiful. You did so good.
Now I gotta go get
so
one of my
good.
spare pieces out of the building and cut that little piece right there.
Yeah.
These were the pieces that I had already cut out. And that top one, where it was hard to get it out of there, it broke into little pieces, so I can't put that back up there.
Okay.
Mr. Chan.
Also, look at Merina being prepared. I have extra of these, and I kept all of my old spice labels that came with the pack that I bought forever ago. All this talk about padded walls, but the grip sleepers would be organized, baby. As I'm working here in the kitchen this evening, Shane is working on some drywall at a corner between the second living room and the kitchen. It's a corner we've been wondering what the heck we're going to be doing with it, and we don't quite know yet, but he's getting the foundation laid so that it has new drywall because we've slowly been replacing the drywall throughout this double wide with thicker, more durable drywall and not the drywall that usually comes in trailers, especially the trailers built in the 90s. It's a weaker drywall, so he's been replacing the drywall throughout the whole entire double wide. And he's working on that over there as I'm working in here. And we were listening to the Lion King soundtrack.
You think I'm crazy, but I know I am. Losing your patience, I already have. Don't try to change me, I'm just the way I am. Don't try to save me, cause I can't be saved. I keep falling under all this pressure, falling under ever since I met you. Baby, I'm no good, but you know better. I got all these voices on repeat, singing me to sleep. Better off waking me close, keep calling each other. You might think I'm slipping in too deep. This is what I need. Better off waking me close, keep calling each other friends. Calling each other friends. Don't try to please me, not sure that you can. Don't get me started, babe, cause this is the end. I keep falling under all this pressure, falling under ever since I met you. Baby, I'm no good, but you know better. I got all these voices on repeat, singing me to sleep. Better off waking me close, keep calling each other. You might think I'm slipping in too deep. This is what I need. Better off waking me close, keep calling each other friends. Calling us friends, calling us friends, calling us friends. Calling us friends, calling us friends. Oh, baby. Calling us friends, calling us friends, calling us friends. Calling us friends, calling us friends. I'm by myself, but never alone. I got my friends when I'm on my own. Calling us friends, calling us friends, calling us friends. I'm by myself, but never alone. I got my friends when I'm on my own. Calling us friends, calling us friends, calling us friends. I
Second load is done. I got a lot done between the first and the second load of dishes. So I am going to clean out the sink really good, and then I'm going to continue on throughout this entire kitchen, just going in all of the cabinets and getting rid of stuff, organizing stuff, moving it around, whatever I need to do in order to get it functional. It'll look really clean, crisp, and organized, but my main goal is functional. And I ain't going to get mad about empty cabinets, that's for sure. I've given myself so much cabinet space in this double wide, and it's because I know we need it, and I know we accrue things over time, but we also declutter things over time, and I just want to have space. That's one thing that we lacked a lot of in the single wide. So if it looks like this right here with just one area in the cabinet filled up, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. All my holiday stuff went in here, and look how much room I have left over. I'm fine with it.
Guys, it feels like it's been a hot minute. It feels like you guys have been just, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're not given something you needed. Deprived. You've been deprived of Shane. Well, guess what? That depravity, not depravity, depravity, I think that's the word, is about to get met today, because I'm about to give you my pretty kitchen that we've been working on. Look at that. Look at that. I'm proud of that. Anyway, I'm about to show you a mini grocery haul. So hi, how you doing? Let's do it. Come on! So the reason you guys haven't seen many grocery hauls is because we've been doing mini grocery hauls for the last little bit. So we needed a few bare necessity items. Bare necessity being beef little smokies, because I was asking Merina if she could make some pigs in the blanket, and my baby girl loves me. So that being said, I'm gonna show you what we got in this mini little grocery haul. Come with me. So right here, we've got us a pack of the Tyson chicken breast strip. We've got us a thing of shredded hash browns, as well as a big old jar of Prego meat sauce. Right here, we got us a pack of pepperonis. Just like what I just showed you just a second ago, we got 2 packs of these beef little smokies. I have been craving some pigs in the blanket, and baby girl's about to hook me up. You know it, you love it, say it with me. Hashtag Tater Nation. As well as 2 packs of the whole milk mozzarella. Right here, we've got 2 boxes of the salted butter. A 4-pack of canned biscuits. 2 loaves of bread. A jug of milk. And a partridge in a pear tree. But Shane, it's already over. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my adoring fans. But don't worry, there will always be the next one. And I will catch you on that one. So I'm now going to turn it back over to my beautiful wife. And I will see you later.
I don't know. What? Set that right there.
Hey, what's that face?
I'm so excited.
You should be.
It's not like I need to put all of this stuff back in the cabinets or anything. Let's just stop her in her tracks because she knows she loves me and have her roll some. Oh no, it got on the couch.
5-second rule.
Where's the one that went on the couch?
It was this.
I just threw a biscuit across the... Can I eat it?
See what happens when we act out?
Taking a break from organizing, cleaning, and decluttering this big old kitchen to make this man of mine 52 billion trillion bajillion pigs in a blanket. And I give him a hard time, and I have to go back and forth with him a little bit, but I do not mind. I love it. I will make this man pigs in the blanket for the rest of my life. However many he wants, I'll make him so many my hands go numb. I will be so delusional while wrapping pigs in the blanket that I begin wrapping my fingers in them. I don't care. I'll do it for him 100 times over. Anything. I will do anything to see that big pretty smile of his. Anything. Wrapping 150 trillion billion pigs in a blanket. Okay, that's nothing. I got it.
I've been watching you from a distance as I turn out all the lights. All I want from you is to listen and remember the good times. If you think of all that we leave out, is that weird you're feeling blue? I know nothing ever turned out as you wanted to. But every time I feel it, every time I breathe, every time I close my eyes, it's coming right at me all over again. Oh, baby,
Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I will see y'all in the next one.